Good morning, everybody. I am Jayshree from SNS College of Technology from the Department of Biomedical Engineering. So I am going to take voltage regulator. So we know that what do you mean by voltage regulator? So regulator is a voltage, it controls the voltage to the particular level, and when it is a high input, it gives the output to the particular output, whereas when it receives the low input, it maximizes to the particular range of input. Okay, that is what rectifiers and power supplies. So next one, voltage. This is what the storytelling image. So let us see this voltage nagar. If it is a too much voltage, everything is burnout, right? If the voltage is fluctuating, we want stability, right? So here, this is what the stable volt, which is what given this 12-volt power supply. The story of voltage nagar and the calm guardian, the volt nagar and the wild power source, we need exactly 5 volt. Whereas wild power source, we need exactly 9 volt. So enter the voltage regulator. I will give you a steady 5 volt. Next one is what? The unstable power before voltage regulator, which is what? Left side it is shown as AC input 160 volt, 230 volt, 260 volt. Whereas in after this voltage regulator, the stable 5 volt and 12 volt output. So that is what this main objective of this voltage regulator. So voltage regulation refers to the ability of the power supply, typically a voltage regulator or transformer, to maintain a steady and stable output voltage despite variation in input voltage and other factors. It ensures that the output voltage remains within the specified limits to power electronic devices reliability. We are going to discuss the definition of voltage regulation, its formulas, and its effects with different types of varieties, word applications, and properties and characteristics. So this is the straight line shows this regulated voltage, whereas this unstraight line, this image shows this unregulated voltage. So voltage regulation. So it is a process of controlling and adjusting the output voltage of power supply and the electrical system to maintain it with the specific range, typically a narrow tolerance band. This ensures that connected devices receive a stable and consistent voltage or mole fraction due to voltage fluctuations. When an electrical power transformer is in open circuit state, there is no load connected to the secondary terminals. In the secondary terminal, voltage will be equal to the secondary induced electromotive force. When a full voltage is applied to the secondary terminal, here that is what? This is the primary windings, right? This is what the secondary winding. If the full voltage is applied to this secondary windings, the transformer rated I2 flows through the secondary circuit and voltage drop becomes a factor. So in this primary winding is also drawn an equivalent full load current from the power source. What is a voltage? Voltage is denoted as a capital V. It is a fundamental electrical quantity measured in volts. It represents the electrical potential difference between the 2 points in an electric circuit. The voltage is responsible for pushing electric charges through conductors such as wires and components, and it determines the energy available to do electrical work. So this is what one end is connected to this, negative end is connected to the one end of the bulb and positive end is connected to the other end of the bulb. So general we can define that the potential difference between the 2 points in an electric circuit is called voltage. Effectiveness of voltage regulation, solidness, dependability, security and effectiveness. The voltage guide guarantees a steady power supply and forestalling voltage. This is what the voltage regulator circuit. The unstable ripple voltage is given as the input and stable output is given as the output. So in this security, effectiveness and dependency, solidness, everything comes under this voltage regulation. So let us see other video in part 2 of voltage regulator. So thank you all. Have a great day.